Hello, happy Bookmas, and welcome back to Alexandria Loves Books. I am so happy to have you here on this day of Bookmas. In this video, I'm going to take you on a little vlog for a few days of my life, a few cozy holiday bookish days. I'm going to be getting into the holiday spirit. I have a few really fun things planned for this video, the biggest being decorating this room for Christmas. If you can hear that, I think my mother just started cutting the grass. Perfect timing, Ma. I loved the fall, October decor, but I'm excited to now have that removed. As you saw, I took that all out of this room today and get in a Christmas tree, some sparkles, some lights, some holiday cheer. I think we have a visitor here. Who's knocking at the door? It's Pearly. And can you sit? High five. Okay, your paws are just everywhere. Now that Pearl has made her entrance, get comfy, get a cute, cozy little drink, and enjoy this Bookmas video. Do you want to hear about my TBR too? Yeah, what's on your TBR? People want to know, Pearly, what are you reading? What are you reading? Oh, I think Pearl might be bringing me a toy. But I thought to start this off, I would share with you my winter/holiday TBR and what I really hope to read before the end of the year. Guys, she brought me Monkey. See, this is what I spend most of my time doing. Go get Monkey. The first book is Holiday Ever After by Hannah Grace. This one follows Clara and Jack, and from my understanding, she works at her family's toy company, and it's like this huge corporation. It's not like a small business. I think Jack works for a small business, and it's like a small town. Davenport Innovation Creative is the toy company name, and they are accused of stealing a design from a small business. And so Clara is trying to work her way up in this company. She wants a promotion, and so she's trying to give it everything, her all, and show the company, her boss, her dad, that she's in this and she's a good asset to the company. So she goes to the small town, I believe, and tries to create good PR and get the town to like her and Davenport Innovation Creative. Jack wants nothing to do with her because I think he once was offered this small business initiative program with this Davenport company, and then they lied to him or something like that. He hates her, does not want anything to do with her, and then it's a holiday romance. So if I had to guess, I think they fall in love. I'm only a chapter in. We just had the meeting, and there's already a guy at her company that I hate. I'm excited to read this in this vlog with you. I also have Good Spirits by B.K. Borison. This is a new release of hers. She's a good person. She tries to be. She's a people pleaser. And Nolan, he's a ghost of Christmas past, and he is haunting her, and she has no idea why. And then they're okay, let's try to examine your past and see what's going on. They discover there are threads that bind them together and realize there might be more to moving on than expected. It's a little spooky, not spooky, but a little paranormal, because we have a ghost. A hot ghost. Who doesn't love a hot ghost? We have A Very Merry Bromance by Alyssa K. Adams. This is the last book in the Bromance Book Club series. This one follows Colton. He's a country music star, and Gretchen, who I think is an immigration attorney. They had, I think, a one-night stand. They go their separate ways. It's a year later. Her estranged, wealthy family reaches out with an offer that will allow her to better serve the community, and so she has to convince Colton to be the new face of her family's whiskey brand. He agrees in exchange for 3 dates before Christmas, and then he has his friends in the Bromance Book Club, who are these guys that read romance books to help them be better partners and be better people, just in general, and be better men. And I love the found family in this book and the series. I mean, they are amazing. These men hold each other accountable. I truly like the romances in these books. I'm that's nice, but I'm not obsessed with it. I mainly read these truly for the men friendships because it is really refreshing to see men hold each other accountable, lift each other up, encourage each other, actually talk things out, help them face their emotions and what's going on in their lives. So I really love that about this series. I also have Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal by Megan Quinn. This is, I think, an interconnected standalone with, where is it? How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. That one was a Grinch-inspired romance, and this one is a Home Alone-inspired romance. So that's pretty much all I know about it. But I'm really excited. I like Megan Quinn's writing. I know it's not for everyone, but I really enjoy it. I have a good time when I read her books. And lastly, and then I can go play with Pearly, I have this little tiny Christian nonfiction book called Hidden Christmas by Timothy Keller. I've never read anything by Timothy Keller, but I feel like a lot of Christians love his work. This is a short 140-page book about the birth of Jesus and really what it means. The back says, by understanding the message of hope and salvation within the Bible's account of Jesus' birth, readers will experience the redeeming power of God's grace in a deeper and more meaningful way. And I find myself, as a Christian, I will often get lost in the sauce of the holidays with Bookmas and like hustling to get all these videos out and just having to figure out everyone's gifts and planning, that I'll own up to it. Yeah. I kind of neglect what the season is actually about and like really spending good time, quality time with God. And I want to make sure that I like this season, I want to have a good heart posture and keep my eyes focused and centered on God above all else. I'm actually going to listen to the audiobook of this. I have this audiobook saved on Everend. It's only a 3-hour audiobook because it's so short. I'm going to listen to this as I get all of the Christmas decorations out and as I start decorating. Let's listen to an audiobook and decorate the book room. I am almost done both with the decorating and with my audiobook. I have about 27 minutes remaining. I'm really enjoying it. Timothy Keller is dropping some bars. I needed to hear these things. It really, I feel like, is awakening me to things that I'm guilty of or that I've struggled with in the past and in the present, that I'm like, oh, like I didn't even think about it like that. You're so right. And it's just really eye-opening, and it's just, there's a gut punch to it, you know? And you don't expect it from this little tiny book, and you don't expect it from a book about what you think you already know about. Obviously, like, I know about the gospel, I know about Jesus' birth and a lot of the things that went into that, but you never know enough. So I'm going to finish this within 30 minutes. I want to add little fake or battery-powered tea lights all throughout the bookshelf. The room is fully decorated and I have finished Hidden Christmas by Timothy Keller. I want to rate it a 4.5 stars, but then thinking on it, I'm like, why isn't it a 5? I was like, well, I don't have like the 5-star feeling, but a 5-star feeling from like a romantasy or a cowboy romance is very different from a 5-star feeling of a nonfiction book. So I think I'm gonna rate this 5 stars. I love this book and I highly recommend it to every single Christian out there, even if you're not Christian. But like, I have a lot of friends or know a lot of people that aren't Christian, but they are very interested in learning about other people's beliefs. So if you're even just like a little interested in learning about what Christians believe with the gospel and with Jesus's birth and like why it's so important, I feel like this would be a great book to do that, because it is very short. It's 140 pages or just like 3 hours, an audiobook. So I feel like this would be perfect for so many people out there, for Christians that need the reminder, even if you think you don't, you do. Or people who are just interested at all in different religions and faith and want to learn more about Christianity. That's one book off of my holiday winter TBR, so we're on a good track. Now let's look at all the decorations. I feel like I just gotta start with the main event. The Christmas tree. This was like a $10 Christmas tree I got in like high school at like a dollar store. So like obviously it's not very like full, but it does the job. And it's a 6-foot Christmas tree for only 10 bucks. I tried to do like a spiral of like the reds, the greens, the red, the greens, and then my small little ones throughout. I got my little candy cane striped blanket out. I don't know what this is. Is this a moose? I don't know, but I've had him for a long time, so I brought him out. I just have these like small little trinket things that are holiday-esque. Just these little details. These are like little Christmas boxes that I don't I don't use them for anything, but they can be used for decor. I put this elf hat I got when I was a child. Clearly it's a little old. It's been through it, so it doesn't, you know, you can somewhat tell it is Alex. And a little bow, because I don't know where else to put that. I have another little bow on the lamp, because I just thought that was fun and cute. And then I have just these little details. The Santa hat, the snowman, all the little lights, my stocking with an A for Alexandria Loves Books. Do-do-do! A gnome, of course. A little tree and candy cane thing. That's pretty much it. It's nothing crazy. It's just like these little details just to spruce up the book room and make it more holiday-esque. Like, even just seeing the reflection of like the lights from the Christmas tree on the TV just makes me happy. The Christmas joy is alive. How cozy! I'm actually obsessed with this. I love Christmas lights. It's a little too dark for reading though. This just feels like a little winter wonderland. I love it so much. Good morning, or it's almost the afternoon. I did not vlog yesterday because it was my mom's birthday and it was Monday and I just worked from home, and then my mom, sister, and I went out to dinner. I'm not much of a vlogger. I love watching vlogs, but I've just never like thought to like really do them myself. Do you guys like vlogs? Do you want me to vlog? And if you don't, I won't be offended. I am actually getting ready to film my 26 books I want to read in 2026 video for Bookmas, so be on the lookout for that. When I did my makeup, I kind of went all out. This lighting, you can't really see it, but I actually did like a whole eyeshadow look. I did mascara on my bottom lashes. I never do that. So we're getting really fancy and pizzazzy today. I think today I'm gonna go all crazy, go all out for the holidays and wear red lipstick. Why not? Also, do you like my shower curtain that I picked when I was 15 years old? Can you tell I like to be loud, colorful, bright, bold, like to make a statement? And now here I am, 25, back living at home. And I'm like, girl, why? Why did you pick this? 15-year-old me made choices. And I'm proud of her for knowing who she was at the time. She's not who I am now, but she was who she was. And I gotta honor and respect her for that. In regards to reading, I'm only like 50 pages into Holiday Ever After, which I'm like kind of annoyed by. I just have not been in much of a reading mood, and I want it to be like 200 pages in by now, and I'm not. It's rough because with filming for booktube, and especially with Bookmas, I am on a schedule. I can be flexible at times, but I need to finish books by certain days. I have to finish this book by, I wanted to finish it by Wednesday, which is tomorrow, but I can do Thursday. But Friday, I need this book to be done because then I'm filming a 24-hour readathon. Also, another choice that, I think I was 14 when I made this choice, my ceiling is purple. So, I remember we did our, like a house renovation years ago, like over a decade ago, and my room was included in that, and the interior designer was like, what do you want to do with your room? And I said, white walls, purple ceiling. And she went, what? And I said, you heard me. And here we are a decade later, and of course I picked a cool tone, purple, and I don't have a lot of light in this room from where I'm located with where the sun goes, and so it's always dark and gray in here, and I hate it. I have these two Bite lipsticks. They are so old, they're disgusting looking. I think I want to do this type of red, red velvet, that's the name of the color. This type of red is my favorite, and this one is more of like orangey red. Do you see what I mean? I've always been a fan of this type of red. This is just, we're just talking about who I was as a teenager, because as a teenager, I was the lipstick queen. I still have some of them. I would just be wearing lipstick, liquid lipsticks, bold colors all the time, and I would say she rocked it. You know, 15-year-old me, she rocked it. Okay, I have such bad lighting, So this is what I do. I have to reflect my mirror with the light above me so I can actually get light. It's not perfect, but see, now you can see my eyes. I actually did something. I feel like I'm back in high school. I'm back in my childhood room. This is where I would sit to do my makeup for the holidays, and this is kind of what I did. Oh my God, I'm getting deja vu. There's a photo of me when I dyed my hair for the first time, which is very similar to what I did here. I think I was 15. I have not changed. I have not. Let's go film my 2026 TBR. I'll catch up with you later. Usually she'll just lay down in here, but no, not today. No. Well, I love you, but I'm feeling resentment right now, and I just need my space. I just got done filming, and I need to have a talk with Miss Pearl. She was providing a lot of distractions while we filmed. She kept coming in and stepping in all over the book just because she wanted kisses. She wanted attention, but then she was pretending she had to go OUT, and I would take her OUT and she'd run out and I just would stay inside and she would run right back inside because she realized I wasn't out there to PLAY. And it took me a long time to film and it was very frustrating. But Pearl, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for getting frustrated with you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I am. You can't lick the lipstick. I'd give you a kiss, but you have a lipstick mark on you. Are you mad at me? Do you forgive me? Pearl, you're shunning me, and it's making me feel like you're mad at me. I love you. Hey, look at me when I say I love you. I love you. I just got done with my work for the day, and so I thought now would be a good time to bake some cookies. So let's bake some sweet treats, and maybe we'll watch a holiday movie tonight. I think I'm gonna go with some classic chocolate chip cookies. The dough's already made, but I want to try something. I'm looking at our spices and I saw pumpkin spice. I was like, what if I put that on top? But that needs to be like mixed in, not just sprinkled on top, right? Maybe like some cinnamon. This is like more like fall vibes and like, well no, cinnamon is like Christmas, but I don't see what I'm actually looking for. What I wanted to do was put like sea salt on top of the cookies because lately my favorite type of chocolate chip cookie is salted chocolate chip cookie. Okay, I did not find any salt, but what I did find were Christmas colored sprinkles. I'm curious if I use just like regular salt. I feel like that would taste bad, but would that work? You know what they say. F around and find out. And find out I'm gonna. Bake 350. Start. Pearl has forgiven me, by the way. At least I think she has. I'm probably gonna need, well, do I want to make all 24? I don't think so. I'm just gonna make half of it. I don't know about you, but truly one of my favorite things to watch during the holidays are like the holiday baking championships. I love them. They have the ones for Halloween and spring, and it's just a grand old time. I'm really curious. I want to do just like one cookie with some cinnamon. This might be a stupid idea. Come on, cinnamon. I'm only gonna do the one. Then for these two, let's try just regular tabletop. Oh, that I feel like was too much salt. I'm just gonna do sprinkles for the rest. I'll do a combination of just red, just green. Okay, that was too much, but it's okay. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll have just like a pound of sprinkles. I think these I'll leave alone just in case all of my ideas are bad and I just need some regular cookies. And I promise I do like actually bake. I don't always just do like already pre-portioned dough. Sometimes I make things from scratch or I get more creative than adding tabletop salt to pre-made dough. Reading for a bit, and there's a B&B that Clara is staying at in this small town, and one of the rooms at the B&B is Phantom of the Opera themed. I want to stay there. I want to go to Fraser Falls just so I can stay in that room. It's been a few hours. The cookies are done, and it's time to taste test at least the experimental ones. Okay, I'm gonna do the salted one first. I feel like either I won't be able to taste it at all or it's gonna be gross. No in between. Cheers. Honestly, not bad. The cinnamon one, I just have my like clump of cinnamon. Okay, let's try it. I didn't taste it at first, but now I am. I can feel it in my breath. Not awful, but not the best baking choice I've ever made. Let's try just a regular Christmas one. That's what I'm talking about. A nice normal cookie. Now let's watch a holiday movie. I'm so excited. I haven't watched this movie that we're gonna watch in so long. It is one of my favorite movies since I was a little girl. So while I watch Eloise at Christmas time, I'm going to enjoy our interesting experimentation of cookies here. And then after, I'm gonna paint my nails. It is still November and we still have like Thanksgiving, so it's not like fully like Christmas. So I'm gonna paint my nails this color. Can you tell what color it is by the bad lighting? This is Berry Naughty by Essie. So it's like a darker reddish color. So I feel like this is perfect for holiday season, but still like Thanksgiving holiday as well as Christmas holiday. Oh, this is like ultimate girlhood here. Let's have a cozy movie night. That's why. I absolutely adore that movie. And here are the nails. They look kind of really dark in this lighting, which they are kind of dark, but they're a dark red. This is not Bookmas related. I'm talking. I just got 2 cavities filled and I can't feel my mouth. This entire, I had one up here and one down here. Luckily I'm not as lopsided as I thought I would be, but I'm like, if you do want a book update, I brought my book to read in the waiting room, but then I didn't actually do that. But I'm 130 pages in, I think, 135, and I'm enjoying it, but I don't feel super attached to any of the characters, and I think that's kind of why, or the story, and I think that's kind of why I've been struggling to like pick it up, struggling to talk, struggling to connect to the characters and struggling to pick it up more and then read a lot in one sitting. I think because I just don't feel attached to it. Like I'm enjoying it most of the time. Nothing negative to say, but I'm not in it, you know? I'm finally not numb, but I still feel pain. But I have some new thoughts. I'm almost 200 pages in, and without going into detail, they've finally kind of done a little something regarding their feelings for each other. And I was like giddy about it because I was like, ooh, this is so fun. But then I kind of was like, I know that they had a connection from the day they met. And like, I felt that. Like they have great banter. Like it's making me laugh. It's very silly and fun. And I like their chemistry. However, I feel like even though they do have chemistry, it hasn't seemed like flirty or like romantic. I guess a little bit. Oh, hi Pearl, do you want to join my reading update? So then it was like things were mentioned at this point where there's like, oh, I've got what I've been, waiting for. And I was like, I know that, like, I know that I read a few moments where it was like, oh, like, I wonder if like he's gonna kiss me or something, but I never felt any like strong yearning. Like I wanted more desperate yearning. And not in a lustful way, and just like in a loving way, even though they're not like at like the love point yet. Does that make any sense? I want to be feeling more, and I'm not. I will say I really like the little details of like he'll like put her hair behind her ear or just like play with her hair or these little things that I really like.
Good morning, booktube. We are back in the bathroom and getting ready to film a 24-hour readathon. I wanted to wake up earlier to start the timer earlier, but my bed was too comfy and my eyes were too heavy. I have 100 pages left of Holiday Ever After. I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break from that book, starting this 24-hour readathon pretty much as soon as I finish doing my hair and get a chance to wash my face. And then we'll be doing 12 hours today, 12 hours tomorrow, hopefully, if this goes according to plan. And then Sunday, I need to finish Holiday Ever After, finish up this vlog ASAP, and then I'll be starting a new reading vlog, which luckily I have like a week and a half to film. If you've made it this far into this vlog, I will give you a little sneak peek on what's to come. This 24-hour readathon that I'm starting today is another finishing series I'm in the middle of readathon. So I'm gonna finish getting ready. I'm gonna film a 24-hour readathon and read hopefully 3 books is my goal. And then I will catch up with you, I guess on Sunday, when I hopefully finish Holiday Ever After. I will say a little reading update. I'm bored reading the book. Like, it's okay. Like, so I'm not enjoying it, but there's like, I don't feel anything towards it. Like, I'm just there. I easily get lost in my thoughts. I don't necessarily care about any of the characters. Like, I like the characters. It's not that I don't like them, but I'm not like invested in them. Like, I don't care. I'm just vibing lazily while reading because it is not my favorite.
Hi, can I get a small hot chocolate with whipped cream and hash browns, please? Thank you. Thanks, you too. Good morning. I finished the 24-hour readathon yesterday on Saturday, and that was a success overall. So this morning, Sunday today, I went to church, which is really good. I'm trying to get back into going to church consistently and getting in community because just an online community, Christian-wise, is just not as life-giving as an in-person one. So working on that. So that was really great this morning. Caught up with some friends and I treated myself to some hot chocolate. I was like, you know, I have to have hot chocolate somewhere in like a cozy holiday festive vlog for you and for me. So this was my little reward to myself for pushing myself outside of my comfort zone and actually going to church. If you are a Christian or interested and you also struggle with actually going to church, you are not alone. I am with you and you can do it. It's okay if you end up being awkward, if you have awkward encounters because you're nervous. I do too. But it's okay because everyone is welcome and safe at church, okay? And that includes you. So take this as your little encouragement if you just need that little extra nudge to be able to get yourself out of bed Sunday morning and to church. I need to finish Holiday Ever After. I have like 100 or so pages left. I wanted to finish this Thursday, as you know, but it's Sunday. Here we are, and we're gonna finish it now. I will catch up with you once I get to reading and or finish Holiday Ever After. Guys, I did it. I finally did it. I finally finished Holiday Ever After by Hannah Grace. I'd say this is like a 3-star. Yeah, like it's not bad, but it's not like great to me. I really like the small town of Fraser Falls. I think it is so fun. I love the small town characters, like the just community that they have there. Like all the people there are so like quirky and unique and fun, and I love their businesses and their ideas and their personalities. I think they might be my favorite part of the story. I like Clara and Jack, and I think they're good together, but at the same time, like I don't love them. I feel like I say this often for books, but I wish I had a better way to explain it. I don't fully like believe their love. I'm just like, or like, not that I don't believe it, it just doesn't seem like real or not real. It doesn't feel that deep or like, it doesn't feel like true love. It's okay. It's not bad. Like, I don't know. And then I was kind of bored. Like, as you saw, I was just dragging my feet reading this book because it wasn't holding my attention. I didn't feel like picking it up. And then when I would pick it up, I just was not in the mood to. So it's not bad, but I wouldn't say it's great. Honestly, I'm just glad that it's done. And that just goes to show, like, it just wasn't the book for me. Especially, like, the last, like, I don't know, the last chunk of it, I was just like, okay, let's keep it moving. Like, I already like knew kind of where it was going to end up. Like, it is a cliche story, which I love a cliche story, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about that. But when you read a cliche story, like, you kind of know, it's predictable, you know how it's going to go. And so it's like, why are we dragging our feet to get there if you're not going to give me anything like all that interesting to keep me entertained before we get to the predictable, you know, plotline resolution. Sorry that I don't have a better review to share, but it's not bad. And that in and of itself is good. I just went to update my Goodreads to say, hey, I finished this. And I just finished my 2025 reading goal. This is the 100th book I've read in 2025. My goal for the whole year was 100, and I finished it on November 9th. I feel so accomplished, but I'm also like, what? What's happening here? I'm done? That's crazy to me. Also, I think I need to get new nail polish. It's been chipping so bad. It's only been a few days. And I knew that was a risk because this nail polish was like a decade old. I think I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed. I am not much of like a vlogger, but let me know if you want to see vlogs just like in the future outside of Bookmas. I hope you're enjoying Bookmas. I'm having so much fun doing this for you guys. It's been really fun. So I hope you're enjoying. If you'd like to follow me on the daily, here are my socials. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, put the post notification bell on so you don't miss any of the 12 uploads in December. Woo! And I shall see you in my next Bookmas video. Bye!